everybody, this is me once again, and hey, I'm gonna be doing a review / epic rant on, of course, Modern Nick Jr. How could Greyfeather get even worse than possibly? Okay, so here's the thing I hate about Modern Nick Jr. is Greyfeather keeps airing Team Torture, Life for Instance, Paw Patrol, and Santa Kiko of the Craps. And the worst thing about the show, and the worst thing about Modern Nick Jr. is when Wonder Pets got taken off the air in 2018. I mean, seriously, Greyfeather, that was my favorite show, and now you ruined it? I'm gonna have to make a bunch of grounded videos out of you, especially Baby Shark. I might make a bunch of ground videos out of that annoying shark. Speaking of Baby Shark, it's gonna get a show next year, which I'm going to make an extreme mega explosive killer rant on that show, and the song too. And the worst thing about Modern Nick Jr. is Miss Greyfeather keeps airing Paw Patrol for no apparent reason. That show needs to get roasted soon. I mean, canceled. Well, it should get roasted soon. And I really hope it gets canceled soon. But it just won't get canceled. I just need to meet Greyfeather in person and tell her to bring back the classics. And I think she might listen. And the best thing about the only thing I like about Modern Nick Jr. is when Wonder Pets, Go Diego Go, Dora the Explorer, and Little Bear, and the classic version of Blue's Clues got to stay on the Nick Jr. channel in 2018. And so did the Backyardigans, which I love the Backyardigans. Remember that I used to hate the Backyardigans? Well, I now like it. I hate when those shows got taken off the air. Screw you, Greyfeather. Screw you, screw you, screw you. I hate when Mrs. Greyfeather has done this. Yeah, now all the fans of those shows are gonna get extremely mad thanks to you. I might do an extreme mega rant on Greyfeather soon. Very, very, very soon. Yeah, very soon. Even though tomorrow's finally Halloweener, also known as Halloween. My video called I Scared the Living Heck Out of Everyone in Town is gonna come tomorrow, premiere tomorrow at 2:30, I think, or just 2 o'clock, whatever. But the worst thing about Modern Nick Jr. is when Greyfeather keeps on airing Paw Patrol on the Nick Jr. block, which is called Nick Jr. on Nick. That channel's been getting downhill. Blue's Clues and News running out of ideas. They keep airing Peppa Pig, which is my most favorite show. But if you hate Peppa Pig, you know the drill. I respect your opinion. And the worst thing about Modern Nick Jr. is when Greyfeather always keeps ruining the classics. I mean, seriously, Mrs. Greyfeather, you just ruined it Junior now. We really want Moose and Z back. Right now! I mean, seriously, bring it back. For the love of gosh. Bring them back, Greyfeather. The worst thing about Modern Nick Jr. is when Greyfeather keeps adding Baby Shark in the stupid promos. Baby Shark should get canceled and get roasted soon. And I can't take the song anymore. I'm gonna make an extreme mega explosive killer rant on that song very soon. Anyways, back to the rant. Back to the review / rant / epic rant on Modern Nick Jr. Basically, Greyfeather keeps adding Baby Shark and Santa Kiko of the Craps on the stupid promos. I'm at least glad that Bubble Guppies is added. Oh, and there was also one promo when they made Boo Bash, and they actually added a classic episode of Bubble Guppies, which was season 1, episode 20, The Haunted Party. I think that's what the episode's called. Oh, there was also one video on the Nick Jr. YouTube channel where Greyfeather finally gave us a chance to look at this series called My Favorite Story. I'm like, yeah, the wordplay thing from Nick Jr., from classic Nick Jr. I'm at least glad they brought that back. Thank you, Greyfeather. And I'm at least glad they brought back the Word of the Day segment on the Blaze and Monster Machine's Millie Name Stealer. Millie from Team Umizoomi is way better than the Millie from Blaze and the Monster Machines, even though I like Blaze and the Monster Machines. Even though the Crusher is the worst character because he keeps acting like Ohasahayu for no apparent reason. Gosh. I don't know why he keeps doing this for no apparent reason. And the worst thing about Modern Nick Jr. is when Paw Patrol has to get so much merchandise, which I'm going to seriously roast some episodes of that soon. That show seriously needs to get roasted and canceled. Very, 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 very soon. And do you know what the worst thing about Modern Nick Jr.? Well, the worst part of Modern Nick Jr. is when Mrs. Greyfeather keeps on airing Paw Patrol all day, 24/7. I hope she doesn't do that. She needs to air some of the classic shows, like, for instance, Go Diego Go, The Backyardigans, Wonder Pets, Dora the Explorer, and of course Pinky Dinky Doo. Those shows need to seriously come back to the air. Those shows need to come back to the air. And Noggin is ruined. We need the Noggin actual TV channel with all the classic shows, like, for instance, Little Bear, Wonder Pets, and more. And especially The Backyardigans. We literally need all those shows back. We really do. We really do need all those shows back. Yes, we need all those shows back on the air. And if Mrs. Greyfeather doesn't give those shows back on the air, I'll be super mad. Oh, Yo Gabba Gabba should also come back to the air. I'm at least glad that I really want that show to come back to the Nick Jr. channel. Yeah, Greyfeather, what have you done to Nick Jr.? I mean, come on. I'm at least glad they aired a movie for the first time, which is called Paddington. Well, they should air that movie because it's not even appropriate for Nick Jr. You're freaking educational, Nick Jr. You ain't supposed to air movies. Well, only air the Square Pumpkin movie that aired on Disney Jr. a couple days ago, back in October 2020. What does Greyfeather keep airing? Why does she keep airing Paw Patrol? Paw Patrol should get roasted and canceled, and it needs to burn in heck. All Greyfeather airs is Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, Paw. All I see in the schedule is Paw Patrol, 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 Paw Patrol. That's all Mrs. Greyfeather likes to air. Paw Patrol. That's the only other show she likes to air. More like Poo Patrol. I'm gonna do an extreme mega rant on it very soon. Oh, okay. Let's talk about Disney Jr. right now. Disney Jr. aired Happy Nappers. I'm at least glad that stopped airing this year. But worst thing, they aired Happy Nappers. I thought that stopped airing. Oh my god. Stupid Disney Jr. I can't believe they aired that stupid commercial. I'm at least glad that Blaze X ran it on that show because I agree with Blaze X because Happy Nappers is the most annoying thing to ever exist. And Nickelodeon needs to air the classic shows and bring back the Colorium boards, like for instance, Wally Kazam should come back to the air. Yeah, the Colorium board should be Wally Kazam. Yeah, all the shows should come back, especially the old Colorium boards. Yeah, all the old Colorium boards needs to seriously come back. Like for instance, the old Olivia board, the Colorium board. Here, I'll show you what it sounds like. Olivia encourages preschoolers, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I know, but it was not Greyfeather. It was actually a different voice, with the white background, with the share and care thing. You know that stuff. I remember when those Colorium boards used to be my absolute favorite. Olivia was my absolute childhood. I'm at least glad that I have the DVD of that series. It's just called Olivia. That's the DVD I have. Anyways, Modern Nick Jr. is the most worst thing I've ever seen. Next to Baby Shark and Pluri and you. Baby Shark needs to get canceled and never ever come back anymore. It should never exist in the first place. I'm at least glad I made a parody of that song. I'm at least glad that Wubsy Oldie, yes, Noggin and Modern Nick Jr. made a parody of that song. I'm at least glad he did that because I'm glad for that guy because they deserve it. They deserve it for having a very annoying song. Baby Shark should seriously get sued for what they did. They made a ripoff to Finding Nemo. Well, if you don't know what Baby Shark is, it's a huge knockoff to SpongeBob, which is way better than that annoying song. Yeah, should the classic Nick Jr. shows come back? Yes, sirree. And should the Nickelodeon classic Nick Jr. Oh my god, I keep saying. Should the classic Nickelodeon shows come back? Nah, cause I don't want them to come back. But there was also a reboot of Are You Afraid of the Dark. I was extremely freaked out of that reboot. Next to the Noggin Creepy Countdown, or the Ends Countdown, back in 2000 something. Man, Cree is such a creepy bird. Z from Moose and Z is way better than Cree. Ugh. Man, modern Nick Jr. should never even exist. Classic Nick Jr. should exist. Olivia Pig should come back to the network. Yeah, I really hope Universal Kids there's that show again, so I can watch it. I really want to watch that show on the actual channel. But I'm at least glad that Universal Kids got to air Olivia this year back in July 2020. I'm at least glad. I'm very glad. I'm very glad Olivia got to air in July 2020. There's some other things I want to talk about Modern Nick Jr. Modern Nick Jr., aka Mrs. Crap Pooper, always keeps airing Paw Patrol for no apparent reason. I know I've said that like a million times, but I have to keep saying it because I like to say it. Greyfeather, bring back the classics right now, or else I'm gonna spank you in the butt. What? I'm just kidding. I'm not saying anything at all. Greyfeather, seriously, you need to... Mrs. Greyfeather, you ruined Noggin as well. You need to make Noggin back to normal. You want the actual Noggin back. You know, the one from 1999. The channel existed in February 1999, and I really want that channel to seriously back on the air. Right now, all the old shows should come back. Like, for instance, YGG, Go Diego Go, Ni Hao Kai Lan, and I wish that show came back to the Nick Jr. channel. I really wanted it to come back. And especially Thomas and Friends. At least that show got to stay on the network in 2018. And it was heaven! Complete heaven. I really want Jack's Music Show to come back. Jack's Music Show is way better than Puffy on the Yumi because it's one of the worst things to ever exist. I'm at least glad that Dora got to air this year in August 2020, but I don't think it's gonna air any more episodes. But anyways, I really want Go Diego Go to come back to the air. Right now, Greyfeather, I'm gonna meet you in person and seriously tell you to bring him back. If she says yes, I'm gonna make a very important announcement about that. Oh, I really want Greyfeather to bring back the classics. Bring back the classics, Mrs. Greyfeather. Miss Greyfeather should really not ruin Nick Jr. Especially the Everywhere I Go song from Moose and Z. They should really air that song again. And I'm at least glad that they brought back the Word of the Day segment. Thank you. I'm at least glad they brought it back. Yeah. The actual Millie from Team Mizumi actually hosted it. I really want the classic Nick Jr. shows to return. For real. Quit airing Paw Patrol. That show should get taken off the air. Never again merchandise. Paw Patrol should get roasted and it should get canceled. For forever. Forever. And it should never come back. It should get taken off the air forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Baby Shark should also get canceled. For what they done. They got over 1 billion views on stinking YouTube. Copa make the curve turned off the comments. Copa should go to heck for what they did. I'm at least glad that Tots is airing right now. Of course, Disney Junior, one of the best shows ever made, next to Puppy Dog Pals. And the dog movie that I watched at my school was actually a huge knockoff to Puppy Dog Pals. I actually kept begging my students to watch the Higglytown Heroes Halloween special, but they said no because they hate me. Well, anyways, this is the end of my epic rant on Modern Nick Jr. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Man, I hope the classic Nick Jr. era returns. Right now, I want it to return right immediately now. I really wish it got back. Oh my god. All the shows should come to Philo as well, so I can save it, watch it on my DVR. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you get killed by me. Seriously, I will do that. I'm not going to do that because that's illegal. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this epic rant on Modern Nick Jr. So, I really want to thank all of you guys for watching this long rant. This has been the longest rant I ever made. Anyway, viewers, see you later. Okay, can you end the rant? No, I can't end the rant. Seriously. Oh my god. Hey, is it gonna end or